Hey, Earl Allen here, VA Consultant. Look, we've been talking about reasons to document your processes and who you should be involved in flow charting and why it's important to flow chart. Today I want to talk to you about the key ingredient that's needed before you even start any of that. Probably the number one ingredient that's needed, and that's commitment. Commitment. Why commitment, Earl? This is a long-term project, process documentation. It's a long-term project, not something you're going to get done in a week, not even in a month, not even 3 months, depending on how much of your processes you decide to document. It's a long-term project. So you're going to need commitment from the leadership team, and everybody in the company needs to be committed. The leadership team has to communicate why it's necessary to do this project. And they have to show that they're committed in order for everyone else to be committed. This is not another project to start and stop, put to the side. You wanna stay committed. It's a long-term project, so you have to think long-term. Here's two questions to ask yourself. The first one is, why do we want to take on this project? Why do we want to do this, right? Why do we want to take on this project? And you write down the answers. I suggest write them down. Why you want to take on this project. And the second question is, who will benefit as a result of the completion of this project? Who's going to benefit? Write it down. Who's going to benefit? Your customers, employees, whoever's going to benefit. Write it down. Because you're gonna here's why I'm saying write it down. Doing this project, gonna get weary. Right? It's just the truth of the matter. You're gonna get weary. I just can't do it. I can't go any further. And when you start feeling like that, you go back to the answers to those two questions. Why are we taking on this project? Here's the reason we say we want to do this. And the second question, who's going to benefit as a result of us completing this? And you go back to those answers and you just keep going, right? Because you have to think long term. What's the long-term benefit of us taking on this project? Commitment, right? It's required. Don't start the project without it, okay? Okay.